Hey, hi, hello, my name is Fangs and welcome to the channel. In today's episode of Take a Bite, I'll be talking about Fire Force. In this world, spontaneous human combustion turns people into monsters surrounded by flames. These beings are called infernals. In this state, the human loses consciousness, and most of the time the infernals become hostile. That's why the fire brigades, named the Fire Force, exist. They put to rest the soul of the humans that turn into infernals, and bring peace and order to the city. Our protagonist Shinra joins the Fire Force Company 8 because infernals brought sadness and destruction to his family when he was a kid. A fire killed his mom and little brother, but he's convinced that an infernal started the fire because he saw a weird shape inside the flames. When the Fire Force came to rescue him, everyone believed that Shinra started the fire because he has pyrokinetic powers, but he knows that it wasn't him, and that's why he joined the Fire Force, to bring justice to the death of his family and to become a hero to everyone. I know that sometimes reading the plot is not enough. That's why I created this part of the video, where I tell you what else you can expect from this manga, and don't worry, I won't be giving any spoilers. Something that I didn't mention is that there are different generations of pyrokinetic powers. The third generation can create flames from their body, and everyone in different ways. Second generation can't create flames, but they can control already created flames. Doesn't matter the type, they just need to focus their power to make their pyrokinesis work. The mystery of Shinra's tragic past is really present throughout the series, and makes the story move in different and fascinating ways. There are different Fire Force companies, each one with its own set of amazing and interesting characters, but the Fire Force Company 8 has the more lovable, funny, and impressive characters. And finally, the Infernals are really a mystery. You never know how they're going to act or where they're coming from. And at some point they have a twist that makes the story go in a whole new direction. Fire Force is written and illustrated by Atsushi Ōkubo, who also created Soul Eater. The design of the characters is not as colorful as you see in other shonen manga, mostly because everyone uses the same uniform. But where the characters actually stand out is the design of their faces and hair. Everyone is really easy to identify, because they have a certain features that other characters don't. For example, their haircut or the color of their eyes. Plus, everyone has a unique personality that makes it lovable. I like the design of the uniform because it's a different take on the firefighter uniform, but this one is colored black with the glowing parts blue. It really helps with the fights where the characters are surrounded by fire, and thanks to the blue stripes, the fights in the dark work perfectly. The anime adaptation is made by David's Production. The first season has 24 episodes and the second season just started a couple weeks ago, but it will also have 24 episodes. The characters' design and backgrounds are full of detail and they look beautiful. Even on some of the fight scenes they don't lose details. Speaking of which, the animation on every fight is extremely fluid, it's smooth, every action is understandable even if sometimes they are a little bit exaggerated, but they are amazing and entertaining. The differences between manga and anime are not really noticeable. The changes they did is mostly to censor some things. There are not changes in the story and not a single filler episode, so I'm happy to say that the anime adapts the manga perfectly. There are two things censored in the anime. To be honest, the story is really tragic, and the manga has some imagery that is sad or cruel to look at, and I think they decided to delete some of those to make the anime a bit friendly. The other censored stuff is just fan service. In the manga, there's some fan service parts that go on for too long, and there are some scenarios that they're just starting to get serious, and then all of a sudden there is fan service, and it ruins the moment. But the anime fixes all of that, it's more balanced on everything, and it's really enjoyable. Fire Force is full of tragedy, but afterwards we are greeted with happy moments. There is a bit of comedy and a lot of amazing fights, and characters so unique with a lot of mysteries and plot twists that will keep you hooked. And that's why I recommend reading or watching Fire Force. And that's it for this episode of Take a Bite. Thank you so much for watching, hope you really enjoy it. Subscribe to see more of this show, and I see you in the next episode. Bye bye!